welcome to On the Road Again, the YouTube channel dedicated to exploring the world and experiencing new cultures, cuisines, and adventures. So, put on your seatbelt and join us on this wild ride as we embark on a journey to the stunning country of Norway. With its magnificent fjords, breathtaking northern lights, and an abundance of delicious salmon, there's no shortage of excitement and adventure waiting for us in this beautiful country. So, sit back, relax and get ready to be inspired as we uncover the top 10 must-do activities in Norway. 1. Take a dip in the fjords. That's right, folks. Why settle for a regular old pool when you can swim in the stunning fjords of Norway? Just remember, the water is a little chilly, so make sure you pack your Speedo or your parka. 2. Go on a fishing trip. If you're a fan of seafood, then Norway is the place for you. And why settle for just any old seafood when you can catch your own fresh salmon straight from the fjord? Just make sure you don't fall in, unless you're a fan of sub-zero temperatures. And remember, if you catch a fish, it doesn't count unless you can hold it up in front of a camera and make it look bigger than it actually is. 3. Visit the Northern Lights. If you're looking for a real-life fairy tale, then look no further than the Northern Lights. Just make sure you bring a blanket, a hot drink, and a sense of patience. These lights don't always show up on demand, so be prepared to spend hours in the cold waiting for a 5-minute light show. 4. Take a scenic drive. Norway is known for its breathtaking scenery, and what better way to take it all in than with a scenic drive? Just don't get too distracted by the views and drive off a cliff. Safety first, folks. Unless you're in one of those you only live once kind of moods. 5. Visit the Royal Palace. For all you history buffs out there, make sure to visit the Royal Palace in Oslo. And, if you're lucky, you might even get to see the royal family, or, at least, a palace guard standing still for 8 hours straight. Who says history can't be boring? 6. Take a hike. For all you adventurous types, Norway is a hiker's paradise. Just make sure you bring a map, a compass, and a helicopter to rescue you if you get lost. And don't forget to bring a selfie stick to document every single step of your journey. 7. Check out the National Museum. Norway has a rich cultural heritage, and what better way to learn about it than by visiting the National Museum in Oslo? Just make sure you don't fall asleep. It's a museum, after all. But if you do fall asleep, just pretend like you're taking a cultural nap. 8. Visit the Vigeland Sculpture Park. If you're a fan of modern art, then the Vigeland Sculpture Park is a must-visit. Just try to avoid being freaked out by the naked sculptures. They're supposed to be art, not nightmares. But hey, if it does give you nightmares, just remember, at least it's not like visiting a clown museum. 9. Take a ferry to the islands. Norway has some stunning islands that are just a ferry ride away. Just don't try to swim there. That's a long swim, folks. Unless you're a polar bear, then go for it. But don't forget to pack some flippers, you don't want to be left behind. 10. Indulge in some traditional Norwegian food. And last but not least, don't leave Norway without trying some traditional Norwegian food. Just make sure you like salmon. A lot. If you don't, well, let's just say you better start liking it, or you'll be stuck eating nothing but salmon for the next 3 meals. But don't worry, it's so good you'll be begging for seconds, or thirds, or fourths. And that's a wrap, folks. I hope you enjoyed this exciting tour of Norway and are ready to book your trip. But before you do, make sure to leave a comment below and let us know what you're most excited to see and do in Norway. Have you been to Norway before? If so, what was your favorite experience? What do you think should be added to our top 10 list? And don't forget to pack your sense of adventure, because Norway is just as adventurous as it is beautiful. And remember, if you're looking for a wild adventure, Norway is the place to be. So, until next time, ha det bra! Or as we like to say in Norway, see you soon and bring your appetite for salmon.